I'm trying to, like, this energy is really pissing me off. So I'm trying to see how I can relay this message while being as respectful as possible. But for some reason, I keep getting like this huge manipulation. Like I'm getting like the master puppeteer. Like I'm getting someone in this energy of like wanting to play games, but it doesn't matter because it's not going to end out how they think it will. But it's almost like the audacity, right? There's something about this Venus in retrograde that like the energy it's bringing is like there are a lot of truths that are going to be revealed this month. While Venus is in retrograde, there are going to be a lot of truths. Now, for some people, these truths are going to be a good thing, right? It's going to be like people revealing their true feelings, people coming forth, secret admirers, things of that nature. For others, it's going to be like hidden secrets coming to life, right? Coming to light. But there's, oh my God, there's this one specific energy that I can't quite like I'm trying to figure out the best way to kind of relay this, like I said, while still being respectful. This is like a past person coming back. And this has to do with like single parenthood, right? This has to do with single parenthood. Because I had a dream about this, and I relayed this dream in another video. I don't remember which one, but there was a certain aspect of it that I left out because I just don't want to say anything that's going to offend anyone. But I feel like for someone like you, it's almost like you know that there's something, but you can't quite put your finger on it. And I just, so for someone specifically like a single parent, single mother, single father, right? Someone from your past is coming back. Now, in the dream, it was a single mother and a man from her past was coming back. An old lover from her past was coming back, right? But there was something about like when you guys dated in the past, this person did not tell you, but they never saw you as a serious option, right? They never saw you as a serious option, especially if you guys had like this off and on thing where you guys would date and then time would go by and then this person would come back. What was happening there was that this person was dating other people. And when those relationships didn't work out with the people that this person was actually making serious offers towards, where this person actually wanted a serious commitment with, when those relationships did not work out, this person came back to you. But every time they came back to you, they made it seem as though they were coming back to you because you were really the one. Like it was always you for them. This might even be something that they say, because I kept hearing like it was always you for me. This might even be something that like this person says, but that's not what it was. It's not what it was. It's not. And I'm getting like you could like you knew, and it's something about like because you love this person so much, you accepted it. But it's like you knew. Y'all ever had someone from your past to come back and like a lot of people will tell you. They will tell you, like, don't talk about your past relationship with new people that you're entertaining because nobody wants to hear about this past person that you were with. I'm going to say something a little bit different. I'm going to say to have those conversations. Now, I'm not going to say if you're dating someone new, don't go out to dinner with them and sit there and cry to them about how your ex did this, and that. But I think that, like, sometimes it's important to have those conversations so that you can see where this person's head is at, right? Because sometimes having those conversations will show you whether or not this person is really healed and over that past person. Meaning that if you go on a date with someone and you just ask them like what happened in your past relationship, or not even that, you can ask them something about like what is something that you wish you would have done different. And you're like, it doesn't have to be so direct about what happened in your last relationship. There are like roundabout ways. And I'm not telling you to like be sneaky, but there are like ways that you can ask questions. Like if there's one thing that you could change about something that you did with your past relationship, what would it be? And if this person gives answers, like I had this happen. I went on a date with this person once. And it was just one date because after we had this conversation, I knew that this person like was not healed, right? I knew that this person was toxic. And I remember asking this person, like, if there was one thing that you could change about how you handled something in your past relationship, there's one thing that you could change about something that you did or how you handled something in your past relationship, what would that be? This person's literal response. And now I'm in my late 30s. At that time, I was in my mid 30s. At the time, I'm a grown woman in my mid 30s. So I'm talking to a grown man. I'm talking to an actual full adult grown male. Like this man was like 40. He was 40. He was a couple of years older than me. He was 40. This man literally looked me in my eyes and said, there's nothing that he would change. He did everything absolutely right. And she was the problem. Sir. Now, when a relationship comes to an end, it can be mutual. It can be mutual where both people contributed, or it could be one-sided where maybe one person's actions were not like all to blame, but were more to blame, where one person's actions literally led the downfall of the relationship. But regardless of if it was more one-sided or if it was an equal matter, look, no one does everything absolutely perfectly. It was an utterly ridiculous response. It was a completely ridiculous response to come from a grown man because we've all done something that we wish we would have done differently, right? No matter what that may be. Now, I didn't say that you had to take blame or take fault for anything. I just said if there was something you could have done differently, what would it have been, right? But y'all, I'm telling you, like, there's something to say about having a discussion with someone about their previous, especially their most recent relationship, and seeing how they respond. Because if they respond by shift blaming, most likely they were the problem. If they respond in anger and they just start listing all of these negative things that this person did, no, this is okay. In that sense, I'm gonna say that they were the problem. But even that there may be a case where maybe that person was the bigger issue. Maybe that person did them wrong. But if they're telling that to you and they're still in this state of hostility and anger as they're explaining this to you, it means that they haven't healed yet. They have not started the healing process yet. If they still get so triggered by just a conversation on the matter, they still have wounds that they have not even touched yet involving that person, right? So, y'all, I don't even know how I got here. But I just say that to say, like, when someone from your past comes back, please make sure y'all are having discussions, right? Because this dream, right? This person that came back, there was something about this person not considering you a real option, but all the other options that they went towards didn't work out for them. So they kept constantly coming back. And this person being heavy in their ego and feeling like they had all these different options, but now this person coming back has a child. Like, heavy with this energy of these dreams I've been having about these single fathers, right? But this heavy energy about this person coming back because now they have a child. They're a single father. They have a child. And they know that for them, like, just how you have a lot of men saying don't date single mothers, you have a lot of women saying they don't date single fathers. You know, it goes both ways, right? You can't be a man screaming, I don't want to date single mothers, and then impregnate a woman and the relationship not work, because that's how things happen. You guys act like people just go out here and choose to be single parents. The relationships sometimes don't. Now, are there situations where people are being reckless with their sexual activity? Yes. But I'd say, as far as, like, majority of the time, that's not what it is. People are in relationships and the relationships don't work out. Even if people have children in wedlock, what percentage of single moms are ex-wives because the marriage didn't work out? It happens, right? But you can't be a man out here screaming no single moms, and then turn around and now you're in a situation where you have a child and now you're sitting here looking crazy because nobody wants to date you now that you come with this baggage that you weren't willing to accept, right? So there's something about, like this person coming back because now they have a child. Now they are at this point ready to take you as a serious option, but it's only because they have a child now and they are being turned down left and right. Like, the women that this person used to be able to pull won't even look twice at them, right? And okay, this is like the part that I really, really did not want to relay, but this is like something that I was shown specifically in a dream. And I'm so hesitant to relay it because I don't want to make it seem like I'm being prejudiced or racist about anything. It's just something that I was shown. So, like, don't shoot the messenger, right? But there was something heavy to my black women, right? My women of African descent, right? There was something about this person divesting and dating women of other cultures, of other races. This person impregnated a woman of another race. That relationship didn't work out because of heavy cultural differences, not to mention this person was just an asshole to begin with, right? That on top of cultural differences, the relationship didn't work out. This person ended up a single father, and now he's back to trying to date black women, like the women that he divested from. Now he's back to trying to date them because him running around here with the baby, he's not able to find women of other cultures anymore because they don't want no single father coming up in here. They want a man with no kids, with money, that can travel and take care of them. They don't want no man coming with all this baggage. So now he's going back to dating black women. And now that he's done that, not only is he a single father and women are like, no, thank you. He's a single father of a mixed child, and, like, no disrespect to women of any other culture, no disrespect to women who have mixed children. All children are beautiful, right? But he's coming back trying to date black women. He has this mixed child, and literally in the dream, and like I said, I did not want to divulge this part when I relayed this dream in a previous message because it just sounded so disrespectful, right? But in this dream, literally women were telling him, like, oh no, go back to the women that you thought so highly of, right? To the women that you were out here putting on a pedestal, go back to the women that you thought so highly of. Like, now that you're running around here with kids, they don't want you anymore. So now you trying to come back to us? Like, absolutely not. So here this person is coming back, knocking on your door, but it's not that they don't care. Like, they care. They have a certain amount of love for you, right? They care, but you were just never someone that they saw as a serious option. And this, like I said, like, if you're really honest with yourself, you will know if this pertains to you, because this is someone who I'm getting who's like, they're highly manipulative, but just not that smart, right? I mean, it's just a bad combination, not conversation, excuse me. It's a bad combination. Y'all ever had someone who was just a habitual liar, but was just, like, so bad at it, and you're like, if you're going to lie, can you at least come up with something better? Like, at this point, you're just insulting my intelligence. Like, it doesn't even feel like you're trying, but it's just because that person was not that intelligent. Either that, or you were just significantly more intelligent than this person. So in their mind, they're thinking that what they're telling you makes all the sense in the world. But really, to someone with any sort of level of, you know, intelligence, it just sounds idiotic, right? It sounds utterly ridiculous, right? So this is like someone who I'm getting is like a manipulator. Like, they consider themselves a master manipulator, right? Like, but they don't realize that, like, they're not that smart, and they are kind of like telling on themselves, right? So this is someone who maybe, like, on the times where you guys kind of like try it again, they might have told you, like, maybe you guys had that conversation about, well, oh, what happened with your past relationship? And they would have said some things like, oh, well, I did this and this and this for that person. I did this and that for that person. I took this person here and there and wherever, and that person left me for another option. And you're sitting there, and because of the divine feminine that you are, because of this Queen of Cups energy that you are, you're listening, you're sympathetic, you really care about this person. I'm getting like you care about this person to the extent that even if things don't work out between you and them, you still felt bad that things didn't work out between them and other people that they wanted, because you care about this person so much. You want this person to be happy, even if it's not with you, and that person does not feel the same. Those feelings are not reciprocated, right? So this person is telling you like what happened in their past relationship, and as you're sitting there and you're listening, you're just kind of like, yo, like, you never did any of that for me. Like, are you really sitting here crying to me about you did this and that for that person, and that person left you? Meanwhile, you're telling this to me, and we've dated off and on, and you've never done any of that for me. Like, the energy is crazy. Like, this, y'all, I cannot tell you, like, the dream is crazy, right? But it's really giving that energy of this person wanting to be, or thinking that they are this master puppeteer, but they're not. They're not. And the funny thing about it is like, divine, like I said, there are going to be some divine feminines that if you choose to entertain this person from your past, because there are going to be some people who are like, look, I got the lesson, I'm getting, got it, good. It's like universe, I got it, I'm ready for something new, like I'm ready to approach this in a different way. And there are going to be some people who learn the lesson and choose choose a different path, right? A different option, right? But there are going to be some that are going to go back down that same path again, because you love this person so much that you want to convince yourself that this person has changed. And I'm getting like, changed into what? Because they really weren't that great of a person to begin with, but it is what it is, right? Like, you want so badly for this person to change. And you're just, this whole dark feminine energy is like, it's so heavy right now. It's so heavy right now. This, like, y'all, I'm getting like Ma Kali energy, right? Or Kali Ma. Some people say Ma Kali, some people say Kali Ma, but that's the energy I'm getting, like this destructive kind of energy, right? But like, some of y'all that take this person back, this is really going to cause you to like dip into your dark feminine energy, because it's ridiculous, right? But for some, I'm getting super empath, right? I'm getting super empath. For some of y'all, this person is going to come back. And when they do, you're going to take them back. Y'all are going to go through this whole cycle again, but there's going to be something about like the universe turning it up a notch, because the universe is like, you should have learned this lesson by now. And for whatever reason, we keep having to do this. So we are about to like crank it up a notch, right? So the universe is going to crank it up a notch. Something is going to come crashing down. Like it's going to come crashing down, and you're going to leave, right? You're going to leave. You're going to end up, either you're going to end up leaving this person, or you're going to end up not even taking this person back. Because like the thing was like in the dream, when this man comes back in the dream, it was a man. I'm sorry. Not sorry, because it's just a dream. I can't help how the dream is shown to me. And there's a divine feminine who's like, no, like, absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. Like, I'm a single mom, and you never made any real commitment towards me to helping, me raise my children. And now here you come back with this child, and now you want me to be stepmom to this, like, no, I'm not, absolutely not. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And there's something like, there's something about some of you divine feminines who choose to go back into that karmic cycle, stepping not only into your dark feminine, but stepping into like this. Y'all ever, like, there are so many videos on YouTube. I'm not even going to go into this. Watch a video, right? Find a long one, short one, whichever you prefer, about the narcissist versus the super empath, because this is what's going to happen in this scenario, right? This person from your past who thinks that they're this master puppeteer, and really the whole time you're the one pulling the strings. You just don't know it yet. You just don't know it yet. But once you step into that super empath, the tables are going to turn, and you're going to be the one that's pulling the strings, right? I'm getting like puppet dance. Like, you are going to be the one pulling the strings in the scenario, and this person is not going to like it. It's, y'all, I'm telling you, like, when the tables turn and you step into this super empath and you have to tell this person, like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to like find somebody else to do it. This person is going to be crushed and devastated because it's kind of like it's going to be a blow to their ego, because you've always been their backup. You've always been their option. You've always been there. Oh, if this don't work out, I can just call up this person. So when their backup and their option turns them down, for some of these narcissists, it's going to be a huge blow to their ego. I can't even, it's going to be like catastrophic. For some of them, this is going to be the tower moment that their life is going to come crashing down. And not just because like you don't want them, because once you finally step into that energy and once you finally let this person go, the universe, because it's something about like, especially when you are a chosen one, like I said in the previous video, sometimes the universe will use you as a pawn. Like they give this person chance after chance after chance to get it right. And then they will use you as a pawn, because they say like, touch not my anointed, right? They will use you as a pawn and they will sit back and watch and wait. And the minute that this person does you wrong and they didn't cross the chosen one, I'm talking about angels, deities, ancestors, demons, it's not funny. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. It's not funny. This person is about to, oh my God. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. But this person's world is about to come crashing down and they don't even see it. They don't even see it. They don't even see it coming. But this person's world is going to come crashing down. I mean, I've had dreams of, y'all know how people love to say, oh, single moms don't do nothing but live on benefits and welfare and live off the system and all this stuff. This is about to be a father that is about to be a single father that is about to be struggling financially, that's about to be worried. People are like, oh, it's not fair. Women get all these benefits and men can't get this and that. Well, this person is about to see just how unfair the system is. This person is about to see just how unfair the system is, because this person is about to be struggling financially, trying to provide for this child, and they're about to be doing it all alone. I'm talking like this person is going to be drowning and feeling like they have no relief. No relief. I'm getting like mental breakdown. Look, I'm not even going to continue to go into it because this energy is like, it's so heavy. It's so heavy, but it's like, I foresee it coming. I foresee it coming because this person they will not learn, right? They will not learn. And sometimes like, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like everything happens for a reason, right? It is what it is. But for some of you guys, and it really doesn't matter whoever this person is from your past, their life is going to come crashing down anyways, because if you choose to choose another option, which I highly recommend, like why even waste your time with this person when the universe, y'all, the new option, I haven't put out this video yet. The new option that y'all have coming in, I'm getting like, that Doja Cat Streets that, damn Papa, you a rare breed, no comparing, ain't no motherfucking sharing. I'm getting that energy, like we live our fantasies out in real life ways. Like that's the energy that I'm getting for this new person. Like when this new person comes in, you are going to want them all to yourself, no sharing, no nothing. You guys are literally going to be living this fantasy life. Like you're going to be live all the things that you imagine in your head, going on vacation, just even snuggling on the couch eating. I don't know why I'm getting chocolate covered pretzels. I don't know why, but I'm literally seeing a couple on the couch watching Netflix eating chocolate covered pretzels, just like the little things, right? Y'all heard that song by LMA, The Little Things? It's going to be like that type of vibe, right? So I'm encouraging everyone. If you already know that the person from your past is no good, but you just keep trying to hold on, let that go, because this new person coming in, like it's no comparison. It's no comparing, right? It's no comparison. But for those of y'all that and like I said, like I was trying to say before I got off track, because I haven't finished my editing for that video yet. So I don't know when I'm going to upload that. But anyways, for those of y'all that choose to take the new path to go down to meet your new love, the new energy that's coming in, that person from your past is still going to have karma, because their karma is still going to be, but they're going to be alone and trying to figure things out. But for those of you that choose to stay, you're going to get a little bit of karma too, because you're going to have to go through this hardship. You're going to have to go through this downfall. You're going to have to go through this heartbreak as another lesson, because you refuse to learn. But then that person, if you choose that path, that person's karma, I'm getting like tenfold. It's going to be tenfold. It's going to be tenfold. So you're going to get karma as a means of a lesson, because you didn't learn the lesson after Spirit has repeatedly given you the test, and it's no judgment. It's no judgment. It's no judgment. But Spirit is like, look, we've given you this test 7 times. I don't know why I'm hearing 7, but I'm like, I get it. We've given you this test 7 times and you still keep failing. So yes, you are going to have to go through some karma because you refuse to learn the lesson. But like, hopefully you learn it this time, right? But well, I tell you this, if you don't learn it this time, and if you continue to stay with this person, then while they're going through that tower moment and while they're going through that struggle, you're going to be right there in that boat with them. You're going to be right there in that boat full of holes, trying to patch it up as it keeps filling with water, because it's slowly going under. When this person's life starts to go under, if you continue to choose to stick by this y'all, and I'm not going to put anyone's personal information out there that I know, but I know someone who is in this exact situation, because they are with someone they are not supposed to be with. It is a karmic, and they have been struggling. I'm talking about since the moment they got together, they have been struggling, have been homeless more than once, back trying to move in with family, losing cars, getting into accidents, losing cars, losing jobs. I mean, but you know what? Some people just don't learn. Some people try to use that. Well, oh, yeah, we go through things, but we're just being tested. That's just the devil trying to test us. And we know God is by our side, so we're going to continue to stick it out, baby. That is not what that is. That is not what that is. That is a test, but that is not God telling you to stick that out. That is God telling you that how many times and how many ways do I have to show you guys you are not meant to be together. Look, and these people, I've even had dreams of like their home burning down, like literally burning down. And the absolute crazy thing about it is because I know one of the people personally that's in the relationship. The crazy thing about it is when they went through homelessness the second time, that person moved back in with their family. And because they had children, they had to separate. And the other person's family was like, look, it's too many of y'all. I can't take all of y'all. So y'all are going to have to split. Some of y'all go here, some of y'all go here, some of y'all go there. So that's what they ended up having to do. Right. So when this person split, they went back to their sister's house. They went back to a family member's house, and their life got so much better. I mean, they moved in with their sister. They started putting in applications. Within less than a month, they had a job. They were working, saved up a few paychecks, got a new car. I mean, what more proof do you need? Things were going so much better. And even for the other person, things were going better. They found a job, we're getting their finances together. And as soon as they stacked up a little bit of money, what did they do? They moved right back in together, got another place, signed another lease, got another apartment, moved back in together. And now they're going through turmoil all over again. It's like, what more proof do you need? What more proof do you need? If every time you and this person get back together, things in your life start falling apart, divine one, what more proof do you need? If as soon as you person break, and no one's saying that it doesn't hurt. When you guys break up, when you guys separate, no one is saying that it's not going to hurt. It hurts. Trust me, I know. Been there. It hurts, right? It hurts. But that pain is temporary. And that pain is just an aftermath of the lesson that you keep, for whatever reason, wanting to relearn, for the test that you keep wanting to retake, right? It's a part of it. But once that pain and stuff is over, and once you start to heal, your life gets so much, like, look at how much your life improves after you go through that, let's call it mourning period, right? Look at how your life starts to improve. And then the minute you get back with this person, all of a sudden, now you're back in your head again. Now we're back in that Ten of Swords energy, right? You're back in your head again. Like, how many times? How many times are we going to have to go through this? Let's make a vow that, like, we're not doing this anymore, right? Like, we're not doing this anymore. Everyone at this point, especially with this being a year of 9. 9 is about endings, right? End of the cycle. Next year, 2026 is the year of 1. It's new beginnings. Like, what is your personal year? What is your theme year? You take your birthday and take your birth month, your birthday, and this year, and add it all up. Like, let's say, for example, you were born, let's say, July 3rd, right? So you were born Cancer. Let's say that you were born, as I was getting dark feminine energy and it's heavy like Cancer, Scorpio, right? Let's say you were born July 3rd. So that's 7 plus 3 is 10, which reduces to a 1. And then you add that to 9, that gives you 10 all over again, which reduces to a 1, which means this year for you, your personal year, your theme year is all about new beginnings. So what is your personal year? What is your theme? What's the theme of this year for you? Look in numerology, right? What is the theme of this year for you? Because that's what you should be focusing on. If 1 is the theme of your year for this year, you need to be focusing on new beginnings, not trying to rekindle the past, but new beginnings. If 9 is your theme year, then what better signal do you need when your theme year, your personal year is 9 in the year of 9? It's about letting go, right? But calculate your personal year, your theme year, so you know what it is that you need to be focusing on in this year of 9, right? But anyways, y'all, certain parts of this message I really didn't want to relay because, like I said, I don't want to make it sound like I'm prejudiced or anything, but like I can't help what was shown in the dream. In the dream, there was this huge energy around like the whole passport bros movement. And when I initially did my first video about the dream, I did not want to put that piece in there because I don't want to give it any more clout than it's already got. But it's just something about like that needing to be said this time around. Anyways, y'all, as always, if you made it this far, thank you for listening. Bye.